to the woodshed, East Lansing, Michigan. Spartan Stadium on the banks of the Red Cedar and home to Michigan State. As we'll see a team from the American, the Florida Atlantic Owls. The Spartans will kick it away to start. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Florida Atlantic's offense will get the first crack at it here. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. I'm excited about this new era of football. We're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Hawkins. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. Florida Atlantic races to the line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
The sure hands, it's Carr. Down to the 32 and out of bounds right there. They want to get this defense on its heels. Let's talk for a second about Florida Atlantic. Good pickup on the recruiting trail just last week. 3-star defensive back. A guy that could be a bit of a diamond in the rough, but that type of talent is what they need to build that secondary.
Man, yeah, and this is a program they're trying to build something. They're trying to climb to that next level, and this is how you do it. You get players that your school can go out and get, and now you let them play, start to develop, and turn into something great.
And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Williams looking for a man. They're working that left side. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Third down, red zone play, crowd alive. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete on third down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And that is no good. After the miss, no change in the score. So the Michigan State Spartans offense will have its first possession of the game. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got...
Breaks into the open. Gives him the big stiff arm. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. And the Spartans look to keep this drive humming. Power football with the run. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
Wants to go up top on first down. Looking for the goal line. He found some running room, but needed just a few inches more to put it in the end zone. A very productive play on first down has now set us up with his second and goal. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. The pressure ramps up on third and goal. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans!
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. Just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. Williams will pass. Finds a tight end. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
From the gun, running back on the move. Oh, he's got some space. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. This is what Spartan running backs do. They get behind their pads, they move the chains. Le'Veon Bell, among many, who've been great at that.
And Kenneth Walker, man, you pulled back a couple years ago, such a great season too. But just that's their physicality. That's the brand that they've had. That's what their coaches embrace. You know, not being the quote-unquote main team in their state, but they're going to hit you in the face and they're going to play physical.
Motion from the wide receiver. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver in different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
The Spartans have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Final play of the quarter, and the ball falls incomplete. That's the end of the quarter, and Michigan State has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. And they will score! Touchdown, Sparty! Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
Looking for blockers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Owls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Williams looking for a man. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Finds his man. It's Wilson. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Fires to the wideout. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
It's 2nd and 10. He'll throw again. Catch in the middle. It's Boyd. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
Finds his tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. And the Spartans can really attack on this 2nd and short. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
A lot of times on 2nd down, you're thinking pass, especially 2nd, maybe in a little bit long. Really good job by that offense, committing to the running game, getting the first down, really easy.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Makes the grab. It's Boyd. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Spartans will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The offense changing the play. They send the tight end in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it and still on his feet. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Looking to get in. Touchdown, Michigan State. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Makes the quick grab. He'll work his way up to the 24-yard line before being shoved out of bounds. Florida Atlantic gets to the line quickly. They'll move the wide receiver. Grab behind the line. It's Hawkins. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. Now on first down from the 28. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got a man. It's Card. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Owls in a good spot here with second and short. It's a reverse. Can't get him to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick tempo here for the offense. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Lining up to convert third down. Williams will pass. That's caught. It's Wilson. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Card.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
The Owls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. They'll snap it from the 48 on third and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. There he goes. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it up.
Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle, back on the line, make the defense communicate. Maybe you can catch them sleeping.
He gets it to the 34-yard line, but excellent third down defense, and fourth down's coming up. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Never a doubt.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? The give to the back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Hard-nosed, determined effort to work his way up to the 35-yard line. Florida Atlantic about to boot it away and get this second half underway. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Looking to throw on first down. Got the quick pass. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Motion from the back. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
The Spartans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Grab near the marker. It's Norton. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Wants to throw. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Knocked down for the tackle.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You could tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
They'll bring him down right at the 20-yard line, and a 4th down looms and decision time for this offense. He was doing everything he could. Got away from one guy, but not that next one, and he came up short.
Yeah, he needed a few more extra efforts to find a way to make that happen. Nice catch. Nice job breaking the first tackle, but could
intercept him for the 11th time this season. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
Catch in the middle. It's Terrell. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Caught in the backfield, it's Card. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. And the Owls really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Lets it fly. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. The kick is on its way. Just needs a crack to get a return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And the Spartans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, running back gets to give. Sweet cut there. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Fires into the end zone. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection.
And sometimes you see great shooters, and they get on fire, and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take it down.
Touchdown, Spartans! And the stomping has commenced. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Williams looking for a man. Caught in the backfield, it's Terrell. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Owls can really attack on this second and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Got the big tight end on the corner route. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. To the air on first down. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Hand off from the shotgun. Running to Green. Turning it on. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Terrell. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They go to the ground. Shakes off the defender. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Off the play fake on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. And the laundry drops as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty's on. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Now on second down. The play action fake. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Got it in the middle. It's Norton. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. And the incomplete pass was just too hot to handle.
Unfortunate with that incompletion. The quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Man, that's one you expect him to make in his sleep, right? He's one of the better receivers in the entire country. He just dropped that one over the middle of the field.
With the catch, it's Norton. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? Williams will pass. Throws to the back. Pulls it in. It's Terrell. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
And the Owls come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. He'll do it himself. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. The analytics nerds say the goal was at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. Throws for the tight end. Makes a connection. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wilson. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Florida Atlantic trying to get back on the ball. He's looking to throw. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Great place to start for this offense. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete on the right side. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And they not only knocked him down behind the line, they also put him back under the century mark for the day. The Spartans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to the big tight end. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. Gets the return down to the 25-yard line, and a big turnover caused by this defense. Williams looking for a man. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Owls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. It's Card. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Sparty and nearly 75,000 of his closest friends pegging the decibel meter on third down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Pressure coming. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. The hand to the running back. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Pulls it and fires to the left. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Spartans come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
3rd and short in college football today. You see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive. And I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Converts on 4th down. Still going. Touchdown, Sparty. And they take it in for 6 more points. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
When you've got a losing skid, there's nothing like some good old home cooking. They came back home, and they have played an outstanding game. And let's give this crowd a helmet sticker. They've been so loud. You know they've impacted this game, and that's the beauty of college football, helping their team get back in the win column.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Williams will pass. Throws to the tight end. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with an L.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. And it looks as if Florida Atlantic will have enough for the 1st down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Looking to throw on 1st down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. Or will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Terrell.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make it.
He lobs one high down the left side. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so